Look who's here. It's Thomas the tank engine, and he's bringing lots of presents for Beales in time for Christmas.
Some time ago, a commercial resurfaced of Thomas delivering gifts for a store called Beales. I was curious as to what the story was behind this promotion, and discovered that it went far beyond a TV ad. Beales was a department store chain in England, its flagship store in Bournemouth, Dorset. Every year, in the lead up to Christmas, Bournemouth and the neighboring town Poole would arrange a themed parade for Beales, and in 1988 the theme was Thomas the Tank Engine. Beales studio manager Roy Quinsey spent 6 months recreating Thomas and his friends for a display in the store's front window. I wanted to create a Christmas fantasy. I just can't wait to see the children's faces. The Daily Echo were also putting their own spin on the engine characters visiting Beales, publishing small Thomas-style stories in the lead-up to the parade. Thomas had never been to Bournemouth before, but he knew it was a seaside town with lovely sandy beaches. Percy wished he could go too. He liked the seaside and he so wanted to meet Santa Claus. "Never mind, Percy," said Thomas. "I'll tell Santa all about you so he won't forget you at Christmas time." This made Percy feel a bit happier, and he bravely tried to smile. It wasn't green signals all the way, however. Roadworks threatened to stop the parade from getting near Bournemouth, and then major renovation of the store's front looked like spoiling the window display. Thomas was very sad, and tears filled his eyes when he thought about it. "Who will take care of Santa?" he sighed to himself. Percy was sad too. Perhaps Santa wouldn't come at all now. Then, just when they thought they'd never feel happy again, the Fat Controller rushed along the platform, smiling and waving a piece of paper in the air. In reality, the news was that the store's front renovation was finished, with an alternate route to the store planned out, allowing the parade to continue, and on November 12th the big day came. At 12 o'clock noon, with a marching band in front, Thomas, riding on the back of a lorry, made his way out of Poole towards Bournemouth. Following behind him in a vintage car was Santa, the Fat Controller, and TV star Roy Castle. Hundreds of children with their parents lined the route, waving Thomas flags. At Poole Park, the tank engine led the parade down Avenue Road, round Bournemouth Square, and arrived to an enthusiastic crowd at Beales. Company director, Nigel Beales, introduced Roy Castle, who blew his trumpet to signal the switching on of the store's Christmas lights. With the store now opened, children lined up to see the world's famous little engine with Santa in his grotto, whilst parents pushed their way into the Thomas shop, where a wide selection of gifts awaited their wallets. Even Christopher Audrey visited the store to read Thomas stories and sign books. 2-year-old Donna McCollarelli, an avid fan from Boscombe, had collected Thomas sheets, clothes, cassettes, slippers, gloves, all in a Thomas bag. He whispered, "I like Thomas's nice smile." Highcliffe youngster Eleanor Gow said, "I've seen Thomas in books and on television, but it's the first time I've seen him in real life." For them, it was truly a Christmas to remember. "How are you getting on here in Beales?" asked the Fat Controller. "I like it very much," replied Thomas. "Lots of children have been here to visit me, and I'm looking after Santa very well indeed." The Fat Controller felt very proud of his favorite little engine, and patted him fondly on the head. Then, he thought, it would be an excellent idea to do his Christmas shopping.
So Thomas has done another good deed, with the gifts all safely delivered and waiting just for you. You're on the right track when you shop at Beales of Bournemouth and Poole.